I do think this roster is better than last year on paper. But then I just keep finding myself saying, if Rodgers stays healthy, if Tyron Smith stays healthy, if Mike Williams stays healthy, like those are three pretty important things that need to happen for the Jets. And they're things that haven't had a whole lot of success happening in the past. But still, they've done a good job putting this roster together. Uh, it just kind of matters, like if they can stay healthy. But it's going to be hard to find, especially if Rodgers can play back to the level where he was before he got hurt when he was with the Packers. That's obviously the big linchpin in this, but like they should have a top 5 defense again. The supporting cast is better than last year. I really appreciate them looking at their offensive tackle situation from last year and saying never again. Go out and get Tyron Smith. You go out and get Morgan Moses. You draft Fashanu with the 11th pick in the draft. I thought that those were all pretty shrewd moves of Joe Douglas because um, if you're going to have a 40-year quarterback coming off of an Achilles tear, I don't think he's going to be running around a whole lot, and you should try to protect him. So yeah, it all makes sense. If I was a Jets fan, I would be excited, but they're also the Jets, you know.
This is the one team where you have to be concerned about the home stadium turf playing a big factor, especially with the players they brought in. Like my concern is that week one they're going to come out and do like a ritualistic ACL tearing where the whole team just tears their ACL at once. But like if they avoid that and they can all stay healthy, I feel like the Mike Williams signing in particular is such a big one for them because Aaron Rodgers, if you give him that like back shoulder target, that outside guy who can win 50-50 balls, I think it just opens up the rest of the field. And then you give him a second receiver, he'll be his number one receiver in Garrett Wilson, where they showed like a lot of good like chemistry early on in preseason, like some Devontae Adams level chemistry. I think this has a chance to be a top 10 passing game. And I'm like not concerned at all about Nathaniel Hackett still being the OC because if Aaron Rodgers is playing, he's not really going to be the OC. Aaron Rodgers is going to be the OC. He's going to be calling the shots at the line of scrimmage. And I have trust in him getting this offense where it needs to be. I do not have trust in Nathaniel Hackett doing that if Rodgers isn't behind center. But in this world we're living in, everyone stays healthy. Like I think they have a chance to compete for the AFC East. I really do.
A Super Bowl run's possible. It's absolutely possible. You got to get there. You got to stay healthy, which is it's really the only concern I have about the Jets this year because we've seen if Rodgers not going to stay healthy, that Nate Hackett thinks not going to work out at all. They have a lot of stars, but you know I don't know how great the depth is on offense, especially at some of their skill spots. But you know you talk about an offense that has Tyron Smith, Fashanu, Garrett Wilson, Mike Williams, Breece Hall, Aaron Rodgers. It's right there if they can just keep it together.